If you ever played Schubert-Liszt Ständchen and felt like something was missing, maybe the left hand feels clumsy, the melody just won't sing, or the rhythm doesn't quite lock in, this masterclass is for you. I'm going to show you a set of professional tools that helped me prepare this piece for concert performances on Vienna's stages, and they still serve me to this day. The same tricks now work for my students too, giving them freedom, elegance, and the confidence to make this piece truly shine. These 5 elements which I will talk in this video are not isolated tips, they only work fully when combined. Together they form one complete musical experience. And if you stay with me until the end, I'll share a personal insight that has shaped my entire performing career and might change the way you approach your own playing. All this comes from a special tradition. I was taught this piece by a professor who studied with Emil Gillens, and today I'll pass it on to you. My name is Veronika Pronko, and I'm a concert pianist and teacher based in Vienna. I hold 2 piano degrees and have over 30 years stage experience and more than 15 years of teaching behind me. I'm also a winner of international piano competitions. Whether you are a dedicated hobby pianist or a professional preparing for a concert, an exam or audition, I believe in healthy and intelligent approach to practice. I teach methods that bring results in a short amount of time, without burnout and without losing joy of music. My goal is to help you reach your personal goals effectively and keep your love for piano alive along the way. By the way, if you will find this video helpful, please give it a like, and for more deep dive masterclasses, make sure to subscribe. I am planning a detailed breakdown of Chopin's Nocturne in A-flat major very soon, and I'd love you to be there when it comes out. If your left hand feels like it's dragging the full piece down, you're not alone. Many pianists do the same mistake. Here is a quick secret to fix it actually. You have to pay attention to the bass, so put all your weight to the 5th finger, left, and then play very, very lightly staccato. To practice it, you can emphasize this movement. Feel dynamic forte, but make sure that your wrist in general is very flexible and you don't have tension. So 5th finger. When you make the whole piece like this, then you can try to play as it's written, so with pedal and quite lightly. Keep the bass very voluminous. By time, it will get better and better. Most people try to make the melody expressive, but playing it louder. But in Schubert-Liszt, louder often means flatter. Instead, try to imagine that your upper voice is singing. It's a vocal line. In this case, you can also read the text and try to pronounce this text together with the vocal line, with the upper voice. Then, suddenly, you will understand that the phrasing goes here. Leise fliehen meine Lieder, here. So the whole first phrase is actually going here. And this you can train. Leise fließen meine Lieder durch die Nacht zu dir. Always keep in mind that the full sound comes from relaxed bodies. Your overall feeling in your arm should be relaxed. Your wrist should be very flexible. When you play like this, with the stiff wrist, it automatically makes this creepy sound. Instead, but stay on your fingers very strong. This you can train by this small exercise. So your fingers are rounded and you press. And if you would like to take this piece or any piece to the next level, I offer personal consultations online. We focus on what makes biggest difference: clarity, technique, sound, confidence, without wasting energy on things that don't work. This is where progress gets real and music gets joyful. The link is in the description box. I'd love to help. Now 2 against 3, one of the most frustrating polyrhythms in piano music. But once you feel it physically, it becomes natural, every time. There is a simple trick called nice cup of tea, and if you don't know it, I will now quickly show how it works. When you take the polyrhythm section, for example this one, here, you have to pronounce with the part where is triplets, nice cup tea. And with the other hand, you have to pronounce nice off, nice cup tea, nice off, nice cup tea, nice off. And let's connect it. Nice cup of tea, nice cup of tea. The same here. Nice cup of tea. Nice. Nice cup of tea. Nice cup of tea. Once you get used to this exercise, the polyrhythm will stop sounding like 2/16 against an 8 and start to feel like a natural triplet in the right hand and a duplet in the left. The second note in the left hand will fall exactly where it should, effortlessly. If your performance sounds like a sequence of pretty fragments, you are missing the bigger story. You have to think about structure first, learning the piece. As you might see, there is 3 big sections, ending always with this beautiful espressivo without text. So till here is the first part. Then starts the second one, which is 1 octave lower instead of, and it also ends quite similar like this, but you add some Liszt virtuosity here. We will talk about it a bit later. So here ends the second part. And the third one is till the end with this beautiful echo. If you keep the 3-part structure of this piece in mind, even before playing, your performance will already start sounding better. And you can practice that way too. Learn the first section, then the second one, then the third, and only then bring them together. This gives each part its own identity, but also help you understand how they connect as a whole. So, and now this Liszt-Style. Suddenly, Schubert disappears and Liszt's come in. I would say not only here in this part, but already. This sounds like Liszt, right? For example, these 2 bars with octaves. Imagine your 5th finger that it's long enough to reach your elbow. So this is so long and so strong. It helps you to distribute the weight of the whole arm properly. And the octave will sound full and resonant instead of. Or this section with the thirds. It needs to be practiced separately, of course. Here I'll just point out the one thing. Here is a position shift into a black key. So look closely which fingers I'm using. This is one position. Then second position. Then I go like this to the black with the first finger and then switch. So keep in mind that the position changing when your thumb is in white ones, the whole arm is positioned like this. But when your arm is in black keys, you should prepare this position. Look closely what I'm doing. I'm pressing not here to prepare this black one, but like this. So I'm actually starting prepare for this note already here, switching the whole movement from the white keys to black ones. Otherwise, I will have here a long gap, which will lead to crash. Instead of next one, we have the same fingering, but the different positioning. Everything in white ones, but here I'm preparing for the black one. So I'm going more in black ones, and I'm finally here without troubles. So if you want to make your Ständchen truly sing, remember, it's not about playing harder, it's about playing with intention. A flowing left hand, a vocal melody, a natural polyrhythm, and a sense of structure and a bit of Liszt sparkle. That's the recipe. Try these ideas in your practice and please let me know in the comments what helped you the most. And now here is a promised insight. It's something I've learned over the course of my entire performing career. And it changed how I play. When I'm on stage, I remind myself that the music is not about me. The audience doesn't come to evaluate who I am. They come to receive something. And most of all, music exists to bring joy, not to prove something. And when I've done the work like the steps we've talked today, because I'm doing them too, I let go. I stop performing myself and I start giving the music. That's when something real begins. And that's what I wish for you too. And quick reminder, if you want to go deeper, I offer one-on-one consultations online. We can work on your sound, on your technique and your musical storytelling together. The link is in the description box. I'd love to help. If this was helpful, give this video a like and stay tuned for the next breakdown masterclasses. I see you soon. Bye.